Hello, and welcome to this course on dealing with trauma. There are several effective, evidence-based treatments for post-traumatic stress disorder that have been shown to help people reduce symptoms and regain control of their lives. These therapies focus on addressing the trauma and its lasting impact in different ways, tailored to each individual's needs. Here's an overview of the most widely used treatments for post-traumatic stress disorder. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one of the most commonly used therapies for post-traumatic stress disorder. It focuses on the connection between thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The goal of CBT is to help people understand how their thoughts about the trauma affect their emotions and actions, and to teach them healthier ways to respond. How it works. CBT encourages people to challenge negative thoughts and replace them with more realistic, balanced ones. For example, someone with trauma might feel that they are constantly in danger, even in safe environments. CBT helps them recognize this thought pattern and challenge its accuracy. What to expect? CBT typically involves regular sessions with a therapist who guides the person through exercises designed to change how they think and behave. Homework assignments, such as writing down thoughts or practicing coping skills, are often part of the process. CBT is effective because it directly addresses the negative thinking patterns that fuel post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms. Over time, people develop more balanced thoughts and feel less trapped by their traumatic experiences. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, is a unique form of therapy specifically designed to help people process traumatic memories. Unlike traditional talk therapy, EMDR uses guided eye movements or other forms of bilateral stimulation, such as tapping or sounds, to help the brain process and store traumatic memories in a healthier way. How it works. EMDR involves the person recalling distressing memories while simultaneously following the therapist's hand movements or listening to rhythmic sounds. The idea is that these bilateral movements help unlock the brain's natural healing processes, making the traumatic memories feel less intense or distressing over time. What to expect? EMDR typically involves multiple sessions where the person gradually works through different aspects of their trauma. While it may sound unconventional, EMDR has been backed by significant research and is considered one of the most effective treatments for post-traumatic stress disorder. Many people who undergo EMDR report that their traumatic memories no longer cause the same emotional reactions, allowing them to move forward without being weighed down by the past. Prolonged exposure, PE therapy, is another highly effective treatment for trauma. It focuses on reducing the fear and avoidance associated with trauma by helping the person confront their memories and triggers in a safe, controlled way. How it works. People with trauma often avoid situations, thoughts, or feelings that remind them of the trauma. PE therapy involves gradually exposing the person to these memories or triggers, helping them realize that they are no longer in danger and that these reminders are not harmful. What to expect? PE therapy consists of several phases. The person starts by working with the therapist to create a list of trauma-related fears. Over time, they gradually confront these fears, both in their thoughts, imaginal exposure, and in real life, in vivo exposure, under the therapist's guidance. PE can be difficult at first because it involves confronting the very things that cause distress, but it has a high success rate in helping people reduce avoidance behaviors and regain control over their lives. Cognitive processing therapy, CPT, is a form of cognitive therapy that specifically helps people with trauma address how they think about the trauma. Often people with trauma develop unhelpful or distorted beliefs about themselves, the world, or others as a result of the trauma, and CPT helps them challenge and change these beliefs. How it works. CPT involves identifying and questioning negative thoughts related to the trauma, such as, "I am weak because I couldn't stop it," or "the world is unsafe." The goal is to replace these thoughts with more balanced, accurate beliefs. What to expect. CPT is typically conducted over 12 sessions where the person works with a therapist to write about their traumatic experience and reflect on the beliefs that arose from it. The therapist helps them challenge these beliefs and offers alternative perspectives. CPT is particularly useful for people who feel stuck in a cycle of guilt, shame, or distorted thinking related to the trauma. By reframing these thoughts, people can experience significant relief from their trauma symptoms. Acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, takes a slightly different approach by focusing on helping people accept their thoughts and feelings rather than trying to change or avoid them. ACT emphasizes mindfulness and values-based living, helping people develop a sense of meaning and purpose in life despite their trauma. How it works. Instead of avoiding painful memories or trying to change how they feel about the trauma, ACT encourages people to accept their thoughts and emotions as natural responses to difficult experiences. At the same time, ACT helps people take actions that align with their values and life goals, even in the face of fear or discomfort. What to expect? ACT usually involves mindfulness exercises such as meditation or breathing techniques to help people stay present and grounded. The therapist also helps the person clarify their values and take steps toward living a fulfilling life despite their trauma. By accepting their trauma and focusing on what's meaningful to them, people who undergo ACT often find that they are able to move forward without being held back by their trauma symptoms. These videos are made possible thanks to our amazing sponsors. Meet anyone for anything on the Introducer app. Whether you're looking for friends, romance, or something in between, Introducer has you covered. Download for free today. Experience a new heaven and a new earth in a virtual paradise and global community. Church has never looked like this. Your contribution can bring Earth 2.0 to life. Finally, if you'd prefer to watch these videos without ads, visit our Mental Wellness Hub on the Happy app. Click the links in the description. Finally, although this course was free for you, it was not free to get it to you. Please consider giving a small donation to help spread these courses around the world to those most in need. The link is in the description. See you in the next lesson.